of St. Kitts and Nevis. We want to put a record number of persons back to work and rebuild our country stronger and better. The arrival tomorrow of 21,600 doses of vaccines from the COVAX facility will put St. Kitts and Nevis further on the path to the stronger and safer future. If added to the prior quantity of 20,000 doses, it means we will have the capacity to vaccinate 20,800 citizens and residents, which, if successful, will mean that 60% of our target population of 33,236 can be fully vaccinated. The sooner we achieve this milestone, the better for our country. Our successful management of the COVID-19 pandemic and our economy has been hailed as a best practice. Of all independent countries in our hemisphere, we can speak to the following impressive facts. We have the lowest number of confirmed COVID-19 cases. Our health system is functioning well. We have excess capacity in our hospitals, and our health centers continue to provide regular primary health care services. Our courageous actions and the implementation of a Life First strategy have led consistently to coherent action on all matters. We have done it the right way, for the right reasons, and at the right time, every time. We have no deaths, not one. We have kept our people so very safe. To God we give thanks and praise. 5 months after opening up our borders, we have successfully managed to contain the virus. We have no clusters or community spread. Several countries in the region, unfortunately, are challenged by serious cluster and community spread. We were among the first to pay in advance to procure vaccines. We did this because our people's health, well-being, and lives mattered most. Our early engagement in the COVAX facility assured us access to 21,600 doses of vaccines. Tomorrow we expect to receive these doses after many delays due to vaccine shortage globally and supply chain challenges. I commend all who have intervened to ensure the imminent arrival of these vaccines. I recognize the efforts of our Health Minister, the Honorable Akila Byron Nisbet, and the Ministry of Health in general, and the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Dolores Harris, in particular, for the necessary follow-up actions on this matter. Through our bilateral diplomacy at the highest levels of government, we secured 20,000 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine ahead of the arrival of the COVAX supplies. We are among some of the best performers in the world in our vaccination rollout. We started on the 22nd February 2021, and in less than 7 weeks, we have vaccinated nearly 10,000 persons and will soon inoculate about a third of our target population of 33,236 persons. My heartiest commendations to all who have taken time to get vaccinated. More than 665 million doses of vaccines have been administered across the world through 151 countries, according to data collected by the New York Times as of April the 4th. COVID-19 had brought us the opportunity of developing a new industry, to wit, the film industry. Starting with Below Deck at Park Hyatt and now MSR Productions in 2021, we are expected to have 7 movies made in our federation. Our young people engaged in videography, photography, stage management, event planning, tours, catering, etc., are the main beneficiaries of the jobs, the income, and talent development which will flow from having these movies being made here. In spite of the devastating impact of COVID-19 and global tourism, confidence in our tourism product remains high. About 5 hotels will be open this year, should all go well. A luxury villa development has recently started at Frigate Bay, and a condo development is expected to get started. Our manufacturing sector is rebounding. The majority of workers have returned to their jobs at Cajola Cristado, Jaro, St. Kitts Bush, Carib Breweries, etc. Exports for the first quarter of 2021 are 12% higher than those of the first quarter of 2020, according to reports from our Comptroller of Customs. Our first homeowners mortgage program continues to grow as more persons seek to get their first home, facilitated by significant duty-free concessions. For the period January to December 2020, 151 applicants were approved. For the first quarter of 2021, so far, 41 applications were approved, with material costs totaling $5.8 million. We are on track to record the largest approvals under this program for the last 6 years. We are working hard with our stakeholders in the cruise industry for a return of cruise lines in the summer under a bubble-style arrangement, and more fully by October 2021 should we achieve herd immunity. I am sure when Ms. Raquel Brown comes to speak, she will speak more about the bubble. Importantly, the first batch of tourists who we are intended to receive must be and will be fully vaccinated. It therefore behoves those who are in the sector to ensure that their frontline and indeed all of their employees are vaccinated if they are to be allowed to participate in the return of the cruise ships to St. Kitts and Nevis. How soon the return to normal? I am frequently asked. I can say that we have embarked on the road to recovery. How quickly we get there depends on you, our citizens and residents, moving quickly to take your vaccine while we have vaccines in stock. I am looking forward to our being able, for example, to host music festival in some form, but that depends on how quickly you get vaccinated. I am looking forward to see 1,400 young explorers on parade on Independence Day 2021. But for this to occur, the parents and guardians and well-wishers of these children have to be vaccinated. I am looking forward to a more traditional sugar mass, but for this to happen, more persons must be vaccinated now. COVID-19 is dependent on each of us taking the necessary precaution to protect ourselves. Let us do so by getting ourselves and our loved ones, indeed encouraging every adult over 18 years to be vaccinated. Let us take action and be vaccinated now. Tonight I am very pleased to have on the panel 3 persons who are no strangers to us. We have our health experts, our Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Hazel Laws, and I want to welcome her and again commend her publicly for outstanding service at this particular challenging period for the health sector. Equally, I want to welcome Dr. Cameron Wilkinson. He too has given yeoman service to our country at this its most challenging period of existence. I want to welcome Ms. Raquel Brown, who leads the Tourism Authority, to the panel tonight. And she, of course, will update us on what is happening to that sector, how our preparations come in, so that we can be ready to receive the world at the soonest possible time. I can again assure the people of St. Kitts and Nevis that the Cabinet is working hard. The Cabinet appreciates the need to protect lives and to preserve livelihoods. So far, we have done very well, but there's a lot more work for each of us to do. I want to urge everyone to take the vaccination program seriously. And the sooner you become vaccinated, the sooner you contribute to our country being returned to normalcy. Thank you for taking action now.